let's go and write a dispute reason for this. Now, why am I giving you different dispute reasons? We're going over different dispute reasons because it's not as simple as just sending one letter and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, all your negative items come off. No, we need to go in with literally our guns blazing. We're going in with cannons. We're not going in with squirt guns. And if you are not using the information that you have available to you, then you're not going to remove your negatives. Let's go and write up these 3 reasons. And now you can go after date last active. However, for unpaid accounts, I wouldn't, because that's 9 times out of 10, it's not going to remove it. And we're going after things that are going to remove an unpaid account. Delete for inaccuracy because the payment history reflects continued reporting after this account was closed for 2019. Delete this account for violation because the notice of dispute was entered after the 30-day required time frame pursuant to section 623 of the FCRA. We have the first thing is going to be continued reporting. This account was closed 1/2020. Here is 2021. Here's 2, and here's 2023. Let's go and look at the balance owed. This one's going to be $2,033. Okay, so this does fit our criteria of an unpaid account. So here goes number 1. Number 2 is going to be date last paid. So date last paid is important because it stipulates when this account is naturally going to fall off the credit report. So if it's not the same date across the board, I don't care if it's off by 1 freaking month. If it is not the same across the board, then now you're running into the issue of the account naturally falling off the credit report on 3 different dates. So the other thing is that this account was disputed and yet there's no notice of dispute. The notice of dispute is required pursuant to section 623A3 and FDCPA 8078. And because it is not here, they are in violation. All right, so that is going to be 3. This is actually number 3 because I go 1, 2, 3. Okay, our new dispute reasons are going to be delete for inaccuracy because the payment history reflects continued reporting after this account was closed on January 2020. Delete this account for violation because the notice of dispute was not entered as required within the 30-day time frame from the date my first dispute was received pursuant to section 623 of the FCRA. Delete this account for inaccuracy because the date last paid reports 419 on Experian, 419 on TransUnion, and 719 on Equifax. Now, when I numbered them as 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, what that means is round 1, round 2, round 3. So now you know how to dispute and remove accounts that are unpaid, that are charged off. All right, so I will come out with another one on the specifics for removing unpaid collections. All right, they do follow different rules, but now how you should be disputing these, the types of dispute reasons you should be using, and the very last bit of information I'm going to give you here is that dispute reasons should always follow the Agero formula. The Agero formula is action, justify, element, reason, outcome. Okay, so what that means is the action is going to be like delete or remove, update, correct. Justifier is always the word because. As you can see in my dispute reasons that I already gave you, it follows the formula for each of them. Okay, so element would be like the balance or first date of delinquency, or let's just say the past due or the comments, notice of dispute, whatever part of the account that you're disputing, that's going to be that. The reason is going to be the facts, such as these amounts appear for the violation that we had in the high balance, and the outcome that's normally used for updating late payments. So this would be like an update to paid on time, never late, or whatever that new status is. Okay, so every single dispute reason that I have ever written since 2018, when I started using this, has followed this. All right, it also makes it really easy to take the facts directly from your credit report and plug it directly into this Agero formula.